Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning from wherever you're joining us from today. My name's Sarah, and I'm the Program and Event Manager at the Reactor in Sydney, Australia. Welcome to another Microsoft Reactor Sydney live stream event. Tonight, I would like to welcome back Shakir Khan. So, Shakir has been into Power Platform, SharePoint, Office 365 evangelism for 10 plus years. Starting his career in 2007, he quickly switched to SharePoint technologies in 2008. From there onwards, he has been working and advocating for SharePoint and Microsoft technologies. Today, he'll be talking to you about AI in Power Platform. You'll see in the comment section, I have put in the check-in link with the event code 14459 for today, which Shakir has kindly provided the additional resources from his presentation. So if you go into that and into that event code, you'll be able to get those additional resources. Today we'll be speaking for about an hour with 10 minutes for questions at the end. However, do send us your questions throughout in the Q&A and we'll try and answer as many as possible. And at the conclusion, we'll also share with you a link to our feedback survey and a link to our YouTube channel. So this one, it will be available on demand straight after today on our YouTube channel. But for now, I'll hand the floor over to Shakir to begin. So thank you very much, Shakir, and over to you.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for joining into my session. Today I will be presenting AI in Power Platform. My name is Shakir Khan and I am a Microsoft Most Valuable Professional and a Microsoft Certified Trainer. Currently, I'm working as a senior consultant, senior developer at Uniting Australia. So Uniting is a non-for-profit organization which have daycares, aged cares, learning centers, and churches as well. So I've joined Uniting for like 1.5 months ago. Yeah, so I am running my one YouTube channel, so which is called as SMK Geek Speak. So if you can go into YouTube and search with SMK Geek Speak, so you can find my channel. And I usually post regarding the Power Platform and Office 365 technologies. So you can find some useful videos over there. And you can follow me on my Twitter. My Twitter handle is meetsmk, and yeah, so you can follow me, and I'll follow you back. And yeah, I have my own blogging website, which is shakirmajid.com. So you can find some articles from my site over there, and you can add me on the or you can add me on the LinkedIn, which is you can, yeah, sorry, you can add me on the LinkedIn. You just go over there on the LinkedIn and type my name, Shakir Majid Khan, and you can find the first result as mine. So, yep. My whereabouts. So I currently lives in Sydney, Australia. So Sydney is my home now, and I moved in Sydney around back in 2007. From 2017. So from 2017 till date, like I'm here, and basically I'm from Karachi, Pakistan, and I've spent some time in Middle East working, and then from Middle East to here I'm working in. I have worked in multiple organizations. So now let's try to build up how the AI works in Power Platform, and then what we will do that we will see a couple of examples within the Power Platform, and just analyze that how it would be beneficial with our application which are currently running in the Power Platform, or we wants to create a new one within the Power Platform. So again, as you know that the Power AI comes like AI is almost in every in every application right now, like if you have if you're working in, if you are using some of the document management system or some other system, some so you will find some of the tools which are AI related within that solution, within that software. So the purpose is like bringing the AI functionality within in your business domain. So if you are uh, taking the like receiving the invoices, and if you want to process the invoices and you don't want to go into the each invoice and grab the values, and you wants to find something to model your invoices and then get the values and process the values, so you can exactly do that from the AI and within the Power Platform. So AI for every application, and AI Builder is basically sits with the Power Platform. So the applications you have within the Power Platform, like the Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agent. So you can use the your AI builders within that Power Platform domain. And likewise, it's provide you a low code AI capability to use for your Power Platform, for your Dynamics 65. And even if you take it to the SharePoint and to the other applications, so you can definitely use it with those technologies. So again, the overall structure of the AI within the Power Platform, that it's come within the AI builders, and through the AI builder you can build your own model, or you can use the pre-existing models there in the which is there in the AI builder. So and again, not only the models which are there within the AI builder, so you can bring the model which you have already built into your ML into from your Azure. So you can definitely do that. And again, within as most of you guys know that within the Power Platform you have the data connector and the common data service, which is now the data hours. So you can bring them together and use it as a multiple application, but working as a single one. So now, the thing is that developing business applications is always a challenge. Um, you in a big organization, or even in a mid-size or small organization, you have so many business process where you wants to which you wants to automate. Some of the process are very are like very few steps. Some of the process are like very contains are huge, like the five six stages or multiple steps. So based on those requirements, Power Platform has been very successful to address those requirements, uh, to work within the budget strain, and consider that you have a developer resource constraint as well. You don't have that many IT team or developer in within your organization, and you have a business expectation as well as a business expect you to bring some charts or some data analysis within your application, or the business wants to process the, like they have the pile of papers or some old documents, and they wants to digitize, and they wants to take it into the take it into the as a softer copy, or as I mentioned, like put to bring those data from the invoices or from the receipt into the to your application, which can be Again, these are all the constraint. Again, you have a complex processes, and you have a IT business partnership. Again, the all the requirements emerge from the business. So how IT can help, that's an important thing. And you have a legacy system maintenance, so you have some legacy system, you can't throw it away, but you want to use that data in new applications. So how you can do that? And governance as well, like so you wants to put an eye on top of the power platform, or on your organization, and see like how the data is flowing between the different, like among the different applications, and who can see what as well. So again, this is a quite important, and leverage existing technology, security compliance. So all these challenges can be addressed through the power platform application. So first, so what I would do, that I will just give you a kind of a brief intro of Power Apps and Power Platform. Sorry, Power Apps and Power Automate, and then I will jump into the AI builder in the Power platform. So again, once we are coming into the digitizing or digital transformation of some of the processes, or some of the business requirements, and bringing those into your application. And how you approach the users, and then the business user, that okay, we have built this application, or based on your requirement we have built this application. So Power Apps provide you a low code solution where you can build a application out of the scratch, or you can use a model driven approach as well. And again, you have some templates available, so you can use the templates, and then you can even customize those templates. So the templates are not just like you can use it and you cannot customize it, but you can use the template and you can customize it. And there are so many examples available within this Power App, so you use those examples, and then further develop your solution on top of it. So um, again, you can, as I mentioned, you can customize, extend, and build the apps you need. So it has like the more than 300 connectors available, and it is growing by day. So just like this figure is bit old. So every day some of the new connectors are coming in, and you can create, not only the connectors are there in the Power Apps or the Power Platform, but you can add the new connectors into you can add you new connectors by have your custom connectors, and that connectors can talk to any API, and then and then you just use them. So again, so you have like the customized task-based and role-based application, end-to-end solution. So you can see the information on your application, then you can see the charts and other stuff. So the Power Apps is quite powerful. Um, you have a unique approach to building business application. Then it's, as I mentioned, it's a low code, no code platform. Uh, so you don't require to have a prior knowledge of any developer, or the coding technology, or the development platform. So you just come in, and with a basic knowledge of even the Microsoft Excel, so you can use those functions, and then you can implement those functions within your Power Apps. You can connect to your you can connect to the data with the connector, then you can write your custom connectors, and then you can have the enriched data with common dataverse, AI builders, and the portals. You can connect with different data sources, like Azure, Power BI, and then you have a full Office 365 integration, so you can connect with Planner, with your Outlook and SharePoint, whatever. And it does have a strong enterprise governance and security as well. And it has the proper developer extensibility and ALM. So, what at you see, like you can, like we have what you see and what you get kind of functionality have in the Power Apps. So you can build a enrich canvas application, and you can just simply distribute it, save it, publish it, distribute it with different the user. You can share with different user, and you have the template for phone, tablets, and the web. Again, yeah. So for the AI builders, so AI within the Power Apps is quite simple, easy to use. It just like a series of click, and then once you click on the different models, so you can create the models, you can train the models, you can evaluate, and you can publish the model, and once you publish it, you can use the models to your different application, like within the Power Apps, within your Power Automate, so you can use it into a different application. Yeah, empowering as well. So v- by like when you are using the AI builders within the Power platforms, so you don't require extensive knowledge of AI. So, or if you just see a couple of examples within the AI builder, so you can get the fair idea that how to use it, and then you can just and you are good to go. That's it. So it's just like empowering, kind of like the AI for every skill level. So like if I am in the finance team, or if I am the procurement team, I want to automate the some process, and I want to have some scenarios where I can put it into the AI. I can definitely put that AI module or model in that thing, and then I can grab the values or outcomes from that model. And it is extensible that you can use in the Power Platform and of Dynamics 365. So the important thing is that you don't require to manage an AI infrastructure complexity. So what does that mean? That you don't require to manage an Azure infrastructure to manage your AI builder. So you don't require kind of an infrastructure, and it does compliance with your Power Platform security. So whatever the security you have put in place for you within your Power Platform, so it follow those security and compliance as well. Um, all right. So now, how to go into the Power Platform? So AI Builder within the Platform. So whenever you goes into the Power Apps, like make.powerapps.com, so on the left hand side you can see an AI builders with built and models, and when you click on it, so it will show you the all the builds you have already made through the models. And on when you click on the model, when you sorry the models will show you all the models, and it like lets you to create more new models. And on the Power and on to the Power Automate, you will see the similar option, and in your Power Automate. Okay, so now through the within your Power and within your AI builder, you have some ready to go models available within your AI builder. Like you have a business card reader available within your Power within your AI builder. So you just plug and play, that's it. You don't require anything to excuse me. You don't require to create the model and train the model. It is already there. But if you want to create the model, so you can use the models like the models available on the top. So you can uh, um, train that model by putting some images or reference data. And once you train them, so it will be ready, and then you publish and use with your application. So first of the model we will discuss is category classification. So you can define the category with the within your text, and then it will identify that what you are looking into. So it will just extract the some values into your from your text, and then it define that what you are looking into from your text. um, Entity extractions, so custom entities. So let's suppose that you wants to get the entity as an age, or so okay, I'll give you an example which is quite good. So let's suppose that some I want to pick up the age, or a number, age as a number from the text. So from the entity extraction, it will the it can understand that you are mentioning your age. So let's suppose that I provide the text as I am 19-year-old, and I provide the 19 as 19. So it will pick that my age is 19. Or if I provide I am 19. So 19 as a capital, as a letter, as 19. So it will pick up that 19, you are talking about the 19 letter. So it can be done in this way. Form processing is quite good. So you can define your forms. So what does that mean? That you have some forms like an invoices, and you know that this is my invoice format, and where these are the fields which I wants to take out from the invoices. So you can upload the invoices and just highlight the values, that okay, which of the invoices I want to pick from my form, and then it can pick up the those values, and then you can further work on those on that data. So which is quite good. Like you have some text forms from your PDF, or you want to get some values from the invoice, or from some kind of form. Or consider that you are there is an MCQs, and students are asked to fill, like to give your exam on a paper. So once they fill out the paper in the MCQ, so you don't want to engage a user, or your colleagues to check those answer. So you can first train the model, that how so what values I'm looking for. And then once it is trained, so you can just upload all those answer sheets from the students, and then it will pick up those values, that okay, which is which what are the answer provided by the student. And then it check from your answer sheet, that okay, which one is the correct one. And then you can work on that data. So that's another example. Object cloud detection, which is again very important. So consider that you are maintaining an inventory into different stores, and you wants to know that how many keyboards are there. Let's suppose that there's a big electronic stores and computer store here in Australia, and we have multiple stores, and we sell keyboards, mouse, monitors. So so uh, uh, by building a model which can detect a mouse, through my camera. So I take a picture of the mouse or the keyboard or the monitor, and it detect that, okay, this is the mouse, this is the keyboard, this is monitor or something else. And then we can know that, okay, these are the inventories available, and then we can even work on the new one, or we just train our model. So that's again very 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 good model available within the AI builder. Then we have prediction. So prediction is based on the historic data. So we can train the model that, okay, if the person is come from this range, and let's suppose that I'm um, so consider that I have a um, I have a sports shop, and I sell cricket bats and cricket balls and cricket gears as well. So I know that if the person who is the age of um, like from 5 to 10, so they're probably looking for young age cricket gears or cricket bat. If the person is looking is from the 10 to 15, they will be looking for this cricket gear. So I can put the historical orders, and then I can predict that if the customer is step into my store, and if it is belong to that age range, so what is the probability that he will go in buy that product. So I can put the prediction on top of it. Uh, so the business card reader, as I mentioned, is a pre-built model, so which is already there. So you just I use that business card image into from your from like you can create your Power Apps, use that model, and then you can use those information from your business card, and that's it. So um, you won't require to create your own model. So model is there, so you just um, use that one straight away. So okay, so what I will do that uh, I will stop my sharing now, and I will share my desktop, and we will try to do some of the try to use some of the models, try to train it, and see like how does it work. And then we will look into one of the important feature, which is still in the preview, as a document automation. And I think this is quite important, this is quite fruitful as a whole application, and we can then understand that how it is beneficial in a longer in a like in a wider perspective. So let me just stop the sharing now, and I'll share my screen again. So just give me a second. So just let me share my screen. Yep. So all right, cool. So now um, let me go to, okay, so what I can do, I'll just first go to make.powerapps.com. So once you go into the make.powerapps.com, it will show the landing page of the Power Apps, and on the left hand side you can see the AI builders. So that you have builds and models. So once you click on the build, you can see the all the all the all the models you have over there, and then you can go straight using some of the models which is there into the business you have uh, into your Power Apps. All right. So once what I will do that I will first use the object detection, and I'll use say Microsoft Reactor Sydney, and I just say P shop. So in this one, what I will do that I will mention that what are the products I am currently selling into my shop as an images, and then I'll train it, and once it has been trained and published, and then we can use it into our application. Then how does it work? So I'll just say common objects and next, and choose objects. All right, I'll just say the mint and the cinnamon. Just excuse me for the typos. There's another T. I'm just T3, and now I'll add an image. I already have the images with myself to train this model, so I'll upload it, and then so let me just goes into the AI Builder images and object detection and train it. So I just copy this one, and images. Yeah, so I'll just upload 30 images. Like you at least you need to give them 30 to 15 images. I'm giving the 30 images, but what I will do that I will show you how to do it for one or two images. Then I will quickly switch into the models I've already created, just to save our time, and then we will create a Power application and see how it is picking those values um, from our data. Okay, now so what I will do, I'll just see collect the next, and say now I can start the tagging process. So tagging process would be in this tag. I just say some mint, and this it would be cinnamon, and for this one I just say this is this is three, and then this is cinnamon, and this is cement. So it is like it is quite smart, and it can pick up some of the figures available into my image. So as you can see, it's showing me the dotted line on top of around my image, this mint image. So I can click on the mint image and then select it, and then the same in cinnamons I can select this one, and then I can go on and just go and do this the cinnamon as well. Say and sorry, my voice. Uh, uh, okay, just cinnamon, and okay, I just said done tagging. So you need to train it for the 15 images or whatever the images you have provided, and then you can train or publish your model. So what I will do that I'll already have one models into I've already done one of the this example, and I'll use that models into my into the application. So I'll show you model. I go into this model mm, and so this is green tea detection and all right, green tea detection and then use model. So what I will do that I will use it into my Power Apps. So I create a Power Apps application and click skip. Got it. So detect, and then what I will do that I can insert a gallery, blank gallery, and what I will do that I will just add some text label over here and text label as well, and what I will do that I will go yep, I will. So this would be my control where I can upload the images, and over here I'll show the images, the object detected from the image. So I will go into the items and then say this one and dot results. Yep, and into this one I just say dot tag name. So this would be my tag name and this would be my score. So I'll need to see like how what is the so because what how the AI works that it will try to detect the model and it will provide the score that how much confidence the AI model is to in detection that image. So if it is like a very confident, so it will be close to one, and if you divide it or multiply with hundreds, so it will give you in the percentage. So what I will do if I'll just okay, I'll just put it into this way and let me run it and detect it and let me test it and test it with this one. All right, cool. So it detected 3-1. As you can see, it detected green tea cinnamon, green tea rose, and green tea mint. So it just shows me all of these three object detected into one, and then I can see the confidence score as well. So consider that you wants to show or pick all those object which has the confidence score of more than 70 or more than zero point 0.7, so that you can say that okay, I have the model itself pick up the most likable or most relatable object. So it can do that. So that's the one way to do that. So I'll close this one. And now let's do another model, try another model. So in this model, what I will do that I will create one form processing. So I just say Microsoft vector Sydney, and I would say voice voices and create. So in this model, what I can do that I can provide the collection of one type of model. One type of invoices. Then I can provide the collection of another type and another type, then another type. So that I know that so the model know that okay, which this invoice belongs to which collection, and then it will process the data from that invoice. So I just say um, first I would say first I would I will have two type of data. So one the data is coming into invoices. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'll just go on here and images and test it on train it. All right. So consider that this is one kind of an invoice at my end. So this is one type of data which I have. So this is the text field or the text data, and this is the tabular data. So the tabular data contains within that invoice, but we will but the AI model need to understand that which data comes into the tabular format, which data contained as as a single text format. So what I will do that I will go into my form again and then just say field. So I just define total and sales tax, sales tax, and I can define another one. So invoice number, and then over here I can provide the single table. So the single table, like a table would be this one, the tables which I have inside my um, inside my form. So I would say invoice table, and I rename this one quantity, and say description, and then unit price, sorry, unit price, and line total, and yes, yep, and this one says done. And so that's it. So consider that we need to get those documents, those values. So first I say I have one new collection, so I name it as cancel this one. I'll just say reactor invoice one, and another one, and reactor invoice two. So click on it, add documents. So what I will do, I will go back again and I'll choose this one and train and choose there, and yep. And for invoice two, I have another invoice with me, so I can use this one, train, and consider. So again, what I will do that I will just show you how to do the how to pick up the values and train it, and I'll then goes into my already built example and show that how it is working in the real time scenario, in a real application or real business scenario. Okay, so I'll go to analyze, and all right. it's taking a bit of time. Just mm, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And yep. So now I can review and all right. And I then I can detect that this will be invoice and this invoice number. This is my total and this is the sales tax, and for my table I can define this one and say this is my invoice table, and for this one I just say uh, this value is quantity, this one is my description, this is my unit price, this is my line total, this is again this is this one, and description and unit price and line total, and go to quantity, description, unit price, line total, and once I click on the done, so this is done, and then I work same way. So it is a unit price is already picked that one, so it's already know that what I'm talking about. Total is already picked that one, sales set is already picked that one, and then so invoice table, and I need to tell it to invoice table, and and this one, this one, description, unit price, and line totals. So I need to do this, do the same activity for my all from my document uploaded into the invoice collection, invoice React invoice one collection and React invoice two collection. So what I will do that I will jump into my already created model. So I just goes into my Power Apps and I'll show you how is it built up over there. Let me go into make.powerapps.com home. Yep, and goes to models. So the models prediction invoice form processing. So we can let me show you. I did model and yep. So so this is I've already created this one and it's based on the same document and same invoices we have. So yeah, so it just it will show you that how I have done like the same way I have picked up all those values and the value within the table. So I've done the same thing. So I just want to show you if it is taking some time more. So I'll go straight into Power S and try to create a one application on by using that. Uh, yep. So I just click on this one and it will show me uh, the the documents, the data I've already put in and as my reference values. So this is invoice number, date, due date, and then balance. Balance I have not picked that up, and then subtotals, and then taxes, and then this is so. I've done the same thing, and then next, and then you can just train it. Once you train it, so it will train it, publish it, and it will be published available for the Power Apps and the Power Automate to work on it. So now what I will do that I will go back again and make that power apps, and I'll try to create another power apps based on the model, this model, and so we can create a power apps or the power automate is on totally on us. So I'll just create the power apps just to show that how it is working like in a more visual manner. So power apps skip and got it. Okay. And so it's a premium connector. So yep. And yeah, so I got so it's already placed in this form processor control, and what I will do that I will do the same thing. I'll add gallery and blanked data and put it to labels like another one over here, and just provide this form processor one as the data source for this one dot result. Yep. And this one should be dot invoice number, and this one can be dot value, and this could be dot okay, sorry, this could be dot invoice total. Yep. And I think yep. And yeah, so I need to provide the total dot value, and you can drag the table as well to show the whole invoice table which is coming inside the invoice. So I just quickly analyze it and use the test and click open and see it picks up the values or not. It should pick up the value. Yep. So it picks up the value of the invoice number, and then the total from our invoice. Okay. So now, one thing, one before going and before letting you go, I will show you document automation feature, which is in the preview, and like how it will be like how like it will show you how can you use the AI builder in a real time scenario, in a proper business scenario. Okay, consider this example, and let me share my uh, let me do uh, just give me a second. Stop sharing, and let me share my screen. Another screen with you. Just give me a second. Yes. So yes. Yep. So the document automation is it's allows you to build a rich and robust document automation using Power Automate, AI builders, Power Apps, and Dataverse. So how does it work? That consider the same scenario that you have invoices, and you are asking your user that okay, if you have any invoice, just send that invoice to us, and what we will do that through the Power Automate automate, we will analyze those invoices, and then we can and then we can put it give it that the result to the reviewer. Once the review get that details, they can view the then they can view those figures, and once they are satisfied with those values, they can approve those values, and then that values can go to any of the application or any of the data source. So you have the email with document service mailbox, and then you can automatically store the document, process the document through the AI, and then you can review the process document. So what I will do that now, let me share this again, stop the sharing and share my another screen, and it that would be my last demo. And let me share my screen. Yep, I can share. Yep. So consider the same scenario. So what I will do that I will send an email to my email box with the invoice. Uh, Let me create a new invoice, assign an invoice. So this is an email address where where I have the this solution, and invoice 1, 2, 3, 4, and browse to this PC, and then I'll use another invoice, test it, control server, and send it across. Okay, so now I'll show you before showing it how it is going. So I'll show you how you can do it. When you go into your Power Automate, you can see the document automation in the preview, and it will ask you to install that preview. So once you install the preview, I've already installed the preview. It will have the solution within your inside these solutions option, and you can and in that solution you can see the solution of over here. So I can see this one. Yes, so what I will need to do, I need to go into my all right, let me just do one thing. I am I'm a bit lost. Just give me a second. Yep, automation base kit, and I have one application, Canvas application. Okay, so what done that I have received an email as an invoice, and what it does that it goes into the invoice, email, and it looks into my attachment, which I'll show you um, as my automate power automate. So this power automate, once you install the solution, it's already there. You don't require to do anything extra, just considering that you are only focusing on this solution. So let me just go quickly. We have only 2 minutes left, so yeah, just give me yeah, so I'll go this emails, and then it's just loop into the attachment, and then it performs the um, it gets the attachment, and then it's perform all those steps, like analyzing um the attachment. So I'll show you. Let me quickly go back and go to the solution, and solution, quick, and base kit. automation base kit and application. So this is the application which where you can review it. All right, just 1 minute. Okay, so taking bit of time. Just so what it will show you, it will show you skip and uh, sorry and play. Yep. So I can see all the applications. So I'm constantly receiving the emails into my mailbox. So you can see that it shows that okay, which one is the validated document, which is the non-validated document. So if you see that I've already seen this validated document, so if I click on it and it shows me the validated document and it shows me the values extracted from that document. So you can see in the document which I sent it to my mailbox and I can share it. I can say, okay, the next document and so so it's already validated. So I just say, yeah, validated and that's it. So once you receive the document, it shows you that it's already validated or it required the manual validation or not. So it's all depend on the on how close or how relevant the um, invoice you are sending or to your mailbox or to your AI builder. And the configuration is just simple. It shows you the AI builders within your AI. It's a like AI model within your AI builder, and then it will detect that you want to use the same AI builders, AI model within your into your application. So after this example, I have reached to the end of my presentation, and thanks all for listening to me. And I've just like moves one gone over 1 by 1 minute or 2 minutes, so sorry for that, but again I would like to thank Microsoft Reactor for inviting me to this session and to speaking at the Microsoft Reactor. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks all. Thanks for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Shakir. And thank you to everyone for tuning in today. So, we had a couple of unanswered questions, but we've run out of time. So, what we'll do, Shakir, is if anyone wants to ask any questions, they can send that to you via
Yep.
your LinkedIn.
Yep. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. So you can add me on the LinkedIn, and then you can send me the those questions, and I would answer. I would like to answer those questions. Yes, I would do that.
Great.
Yep.
Do you have that slide up, your first slide that you can share?
Yes. Sure. So I can share my first slide. Let me just. Just okay. So, okay.
That's okay. We can probably just put it in the comment section as well if you just wanted to put your handle there. So to everyone who joined us, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, and we'll see you next time for another Microsoft Reactor live stream event. Don't forget to check in today using the code 14459, where you'll find additional resources provided by Shakir, and
Yep.
he'll just be able to put his name handle just in the comment section there to be able to ask any unanswered questions. So thank
Yep.
you and see you next time. Thanks,
Thanks
Shakir.
all. Thank you. Bye.